How are you today, Annie?
Hello. I'm still alive. I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
Okay. All right. How about Anne, Vietnam? Welcome, Anne.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me fine?
Yes. Can
Yeah,
we
I'm
see
sorry.
you?
I don't want to turn on the camera because I am sitting in the kitchen and kind of messy around me. So sorry.
Okay,
I'm
that's
very happy to
fine.
see you.
No problem. Okay. We have long holidays until Tuesday. I don't have work because it's Children's Day here in South Korea. So I don't work until Tuesday. Do you celebrate Children's Day, Lala? Do you have Children's Day?
No, in Indonesia we don't have any kind of Children's Day or anything, but we have like Labor Day
Labor
on
Day.
May 1st. Yeah.
Same thing here. Labor Day on May 1st. How about Annie? Do you celebrate Children's Day?
I think on July we have one on July, like for kids celebration. But I don't know. In several area they didn't celebrate it. But in my area, yes, we do.
But do you also celebrate like Parents' Day?
Sorry, what's it?
Parents' Day, like Mother's Day.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Father's Day. Oh yeah, like Mother's Day, yes. But there is no Father's Day in my country. They don't have one.
Okay. What about you, Andrew? What are the holidays do you have on May or in May?
There's Labor Day, May 1st and 2nd, and Victory Day, May 9th.
Here in my country, we have many holidays in May. We have Labor Day, Children's Day, Parents' Day, Teachers' Day, and they also have Buddhist holiday. Also, many holidays in May. So we teachers, we love it, but parents don't like it because they pay for their children and always have holidays. Okay, let's welcome Francisco. How are you, Francisco? Where are you from?
Good morning from this part of the world.
Where are you from?
Representing Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Oh, it's morning there. Okay. It's evening in my place right now. I think we have many participants today. Later, we can break out this room. Okay. So let's welcome to our new participants. We have Vlad. How are you, Vlad?
Good morning. Hello. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Thank you.
Sure. You're welcome. Let's welcome to Joe. How are you, Joe? Oh, suddenly gone. How about Volodymyr? Volodymyr?
Yes. Hello, Lynn. I'm Volodymyr.
Where are you from, Volodymyr?
I'm from Ukraine.
Ukraine. Oh, Ukraine. I have lots of friends from Ukraine.
Yes.
Welcome to our live today. Have you seen my post in the group for today's discussion? Have you checked? Today we're going to talk about change. It's quite challenging discussion, right? Because I don't know if you guys love change or hate change. Do you like change? Let's go to Lala. Do you like changes?
Well, I won't say that I like it, but well, sometimes change can be frightening for me. So I think, well, but it's just I don't like it, but I'm also don't like it. You know, right? I just feel like we need to face the changes somehow, and yeah, something like that for me.
Especially if suddenly in your workplace there's some changes, right?
Yeah.
So you have to embrace it. Okay, what about Andrew? Do you like changes? Change? Huh? You are mute. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, I like changes, but it's also necessary to know what is changing. And sometimes it can be seen as things are changing for the worse. And I had a lot of such periods in my life when things change for the worse. And after some time, it's start to change for the better. This is my answer.
It's also a good opportunity for your self-growth and your professional growth as well. It depends on the change, right? How about Annie? Do you like change?
I think it is not about like of the or dislike about change, because change is inevitable in life. Change is a part of life. So you like or not, you have to accept it. Change can be negative, can be positive. And we have to embrace, because if you afraid being changed, then you avoiding life. That's my
You've been
opinion.
stuck. You won't make progress. How about let's move on to and Vietnam.
Okay. So first, just call me Anh.
And okay.
Yeah. I mean, I really love the topic. Recently, I'm got a new job, and I've been through a lot of things in my life, and I think so. We have a saying, "Nothing lasts forever," right? We always have to work and to live with changes. But I think change is very necessary because you never know how far you can go. You don't have to go through changes, like changes in your life, in living conditions, in even in love, when you move on from this thing to another thing. So change is very necessary to me, in my opinion.
Well said. And thank you very much. Let's move on to Francisco. What can you say about change? Have you made changes in your life?
First of all, thank you very much for giving me a chance to express what I have in my head. I'm agree what Annie said. She said changes are positive or negative, but you have a chance to create and develop your own
Okay, go ahead.
image.
Go ahead, Francisco.
Back to you, Lynn. Back to you, Lynn.
Okay, because I can't hear you well. All right. Anyway, thank you. Let's see Vlad.
Do I like a change? This is a question. This is a question.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Do you like
Thank you
change?
for asking. Thank you. It depends what kind of change do you mean. For example, I don't like to change Zoom meeting to Woo meeting. I don't like this change. I cannot manage my headphone for this Zoom meeting. I don't know why. Every time when I turn on my headphone, I it seems like I heard nothing. There's no sound. I don't know. It's only in this whole meeting. All kinds of meeting. It work okay. It work properly. This change I don't like. It's generally I like to change to the to better. I like change to better.
Okay, thank you very much, Vlad. Maybe it doesn't connect to your speaker. So that's why it's not working your headphone.
I have not found it yet. Maybe it's my fault. I don't know. I don't know.
But it's okay. I can hear you well. We can hear you well. I think you don't have to use your headset. Okay, moving on to Volodymyr. Do you like change?
Well, in general, yes, I like change because you know we can't avoid any change, not all changes maybe, and it's our life changes. We face changes every day, and of course depends on kind of changes because some changes depends on us. We want to change something in our life, but some changes don't depend on us, and in this case we need to adapt, we need to accept, we need to deal with this, and sometimes it can be too much changes, and you know, for me maybe for the last 3 years it's a little bit too much actually changes in my country, and but that's okay. I try to adjust to this, and I try to deal with this. Yeah.
I totally understand you, Volodymyr. Thank you very much. I hope it's getting better now in your country.
Thank you.
Let's move on to Claudia. Welcome back, Claudia.
Hello, everybody. Good morning from Chile.
Yes, Claudia, do you like change?
Yeah, I have to adapt to change as well because all our life it is about changes. It is about chances as well. You can see this in a good way. Yeah, to be better. I really think that after pandemic period, the change are more fast nowadays. We are experiencing more changes in our work, in our family life, with our friends, in the environment. Yeah, and we have to be adaptable to this. We have to be aware and try to be aligned with this, using the chances that we have to getting better.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Before I break out this room, would you like me to break out this room? Just
Okay.
to break out rooms. But before that, I want to know what changes have you made so far in your life? Let's go to Lala before I break out this room. Can you share?
The biggest one? I think when I moved from my hometown to the city that I work, I think that's the biggest change that I make because I used to live in like small city, I can say, but I need to move to a big city to work. I think that's a biggest change of my life because, well, I live alone and I need to survive alone here without my parents or my family here. So, well, I think that's the biggest changes that in my life that happened.
You become independent.
Yeah, me too.
That's great. Okay, how about Andre? Can you share with us what changes in your life have you made so far?
Yes, I have a lot of changes, and even if I'm sitting in the same room, I have the same physical location. A lot of things change in my consciences, and I'm getting a new experience every day. So I have a lot of such changes.
For your self-improvement. Oh, that's good.
Yes.
How about Anne?
Okay, can you hear me now? So like I told you before, I've been through a lot in my life, but I would love to talk about my recent change. A couple years ago, I started to, I decided to leave my school somewhere that I used to work for 10 years, and that was a public school. And I worked there as a teacher of English. But then after 1 decade, I decided to leave the school for some reasons. And it took me a while to apply for a better job. And then I failed after fail. People turned me down and they didn't want to accept me. And at that time, I realized, wow, I was not young anymore. I was 38 years old. And then starting over when I was not young anymore was not easy at all. But I didn't give up. So I tried to reach out to every friends of mine, and finally I got a new job. The current place that I'm working, I'm happy with everything. The new condition, new job, new salary, everything is really great. And then I think I came up with the idea that sometimes change could be positive, sometimes change could be negative, but it depends on how well you can adapt yourself to everything. And I think just go with the flow and everything can pay off. So that was that. And I really, I cannot thank myself enough for being that brave to decide to leave that school, because finally I can find a better place for myself.
Wow, it was a blessing in disguise for you.
Yes, I think. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for sharing. What about Annie?
What
changes have you made so far in your life?
what the biggest change?
Mhm.
I think a bit different with others because I think it smell like philosophical. Now I am focusing on growth mentally, which means I no longer having the same priority as I should, you know. Now I'm prioritize myself for the thing that what truly matters with me as a person as I'm getting older. So I'm paying attention on what the thing is really important to me, basically something that adds value to my life. So such as practice healthy lifestyle, also taking care of my mental health. So by not paying a lot of attention on what other people think of me, I'm focusing on improving myself instead of focusing on others. That's the thing that truly matters with me. Beside all that stuff, like something materialistically, the thing that not really important to me, and I get rid of it. I'm no longer focused on fancy thing, just basically what the thing that I really need in my life. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. You become more practical.
Exactly.
That's great. Okay, moving on to Andrew. What about you, Andrew?
What the question?
What changes have you made so far in your life?
As I said before, I have a lot of changes, and I'm getting new experiences every day. But even if I'm not changing my physical location, it doesn't mean that nothing changes. So I have a lot of such changes.
All right, just keep going, Andrew. Good job. What about Francisco?
I live in a countryside here in my land. Here in my land, I live in a countryside. I am a full-time student. I sometimes have a necessity to move to my university headquarters located in a capital of this country. All of this is because I am pursuing my emancipation. So updating more details, I would like to say, if you don't mind, A new day comes with a different types of changes. So it is what it is. As Annie said, you need to, be adaptable, flexible.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I can feel you, Francisco. Thanks for sharing. I've been through that situation in my high school days. Thank you for sharing. How about Vlad? What changes have you made so far?
I like any approach, my approach is quite similar to hers. It's a quite philosophical question. In my opinion, every single moment we have some change. It's to have chain of change is life itself. As soon as we stop have any change, we die. Only after death we don't have any change.
That's right. The
As far
change
we
is
have it,
remain
as
change.
far we have, we are alive.
Uh-huh.
This is my approach.
Thank you, Vlad. Okay. What about Volodymyr? What can you say?
Oh, I had a lot of changes on the last at least 3 years. First of all, I needed to move in other part of Ukraine, so I live in different place from my hometown now. Secondly, fortunately, I still work and I work remotely, and it gave me about 3 extra hours every day because I don't need go to the office, and I really improve my English because I use this time for learning English. Third one is like we had many changes at my work because we had like downsized, and I need to do many kind of tasks I have never done, and I got many experiences, especially for the last 2 years. Of course, I needed to work some extra hours, but maybe it works, and I get some extra money from this. Yeah, maybe it's the main changes in my life.
Mhm. So that I think that is also a good change for you because at the same time you earn more.
Yeah, I try to focus on some positive aspects
Okay.
on these changes. Yeah.
All right. What about Claudia? What changes have you made so far? Good or bad? Can you share with us?
I always try to make it every change try to see in a positive way. Yeah, and as everyone said, we have experiences different change daily every time. But I could say that the changes in our life changes are the most challenging as well. And for example, my last could be when I had to leave my daughter to become independent. Yeah, I have to allow that she needs to rent an apartment because she is working. She is an adult, but leaving our daughters, no, allowing our children that are adults now doing for themselves their stuff and try to not intervene in their lives is so difficult. Don't give an opinion. Don't give them opinion if they don't ask. It's so difficult. Yeah, but I'm trying. I'm working on it. I could say that we as a family are experiencing when the nest is empty, the emptiness, the emptiness nowadays. Yeah, but I could say that the likely is the most challenging that we are. Me, in my case as a mother, I'm experiencing this. Yeah, not mostly not intervene, not give my opinion. Don't give my opinion if she is not asking me.
I understand you, Claudia. I totally also have noticed my daughter. Now she's growing. She doesn't want to go with me when I go out. She just prefers to stay at home. So they're growing. They have their own likes and dislikes. How about Tom Hong? Welcome back.
Yes, hello, nice to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what question are you asking? Sorry, I just come.
The question is, what changes have you made so far in your life?
Yes, well, maybe I could talk about the recently one. I think the change I've made is moving from primary school to middle school. Maybe it sounds simple, but for me it was very big change. I had to leave the school I was used to. Not just change the grade, but I need to leave the school with all my old friends, my teachers, and go to a new place where I didn't know anyone. Everything felt very different. There were more subjects, more hours of classes that I need to study because I'm getting older. And yeah, because it's new school, we have new rules, and even the way teacher taught was more seriously. At first, I felt nervous and a bit lonely because I miss my old friends and yeah, the old atmosphere of my old school, and I didn't know how to act around new people. Yeah. But slowly I started to make new friends and feel more comfortable about that new school. Now, I think it was good change because I'm learning more, becoming confident, and yeah, just like learning by mistake, maybe you could say growing up. And yeah, it was scary it's just scary for the beginning, but I'm glad I went through it because now I'm already finished from grade 7. Yeah, just 1 years ago when I changed my school now. Yeah, and I think that's pretty good.
That's
I can
great
adapt
that you
myself.
already adapt your new environment in your new
Yes.
school. Okay, thanks for sharing. Guys, I would like to break out this room. So, 5 each rooms. Before we finish this room, I will please go back to the main room. Okay, I will close the breakout rooms. So enjoy speaking with your partners. You have the questions, right? If you don't have, you can look up in the Facebook group, or else if you would like to talk other topic, it's up to you guys, but I will visit each room. Okay, so here you go. Enjoy your conversation with your speaking partners. Okay, I think most of us here are girls. Only one. I'm sorry about Anne from Vietnam. She has to go there. But I will visit them later. So moving on to our first question. So what is the first question? Is the world changing faster than before? Who wants to answer first? Lala, okay? Go ahead, Lala.
Okay, well, for me, I think yes, because I work in food and beverage services industry, and for me, I think my world is changing faster because food and beverage trend right now it's really moving fast. I don't know why, because like habit maybe the habit of people eating people
Outside.
eating habit, yeah, eating
Mhm.
outside is quite high because I also thought because of COVID-19,
Mhm.
I think people now like to go out. I don't know, go out more, I guess,
More
because
often?
yeah, because when it was COVID-19, we have lockdown here, so I think yeah, because of
Mm.
that, people eating habit is kind of changing too. So my work and my world, because I experience it like every day, it's quite changing faster. I
Mhm.
think that's my opinion.
And also, you guys, you also use this kind of robot server or and also
Yeah,
kiosk for ordering food.
yeah,
Same thing
yeah,
here in Korea. It's very convenient, but sometimes you feel like people are losing their jobs because replacing to
yeah.
robot. It's totally changed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for sharing. Lala, what about Annie?
About number one,
Uh-huh.
changing faster than yeah, of course. I feel it because now as sophisticated technology nowadays, I think everything is gonna be change faster. Everything like spreading through the internet is super easy to find information. Even though we're living in countryside, as long as we got internet access, everyone can see the how much things change and about nowadays, like how to conduct like healthy lifestyle or maybe to know the what going on in another country, and we can adopt what kind of life that we need. It's super easy nowadays to find one. That is what I feel. Even though I living, I never go out, like anywhere, like anybody else. They're free to get a lot of time gathering with people. Even though I'm just at home, but I can catch it everything from home just by internet. I can connect with many people, like with you all guys, and then also like a lot of things that I never know before. This gonna be, this is the what you call it, the proof that technology kind of growing faster
So
in
fast.
this age and age, now in ages. So I think this is the thing that I can say about what at this time. Yeah.
The world is getting smaller, right?
Smaller, yes, true.
Yes, we can connect everywhere in the world through internet. But Claudia,
Yeah, I totally align with the answers that technology has making us more faster in this world of changes. Yeah, because even though our mindset have been changing, yeah, because we have more access to information as well. We are globally connected, and we are getting access to different opinions, different mindset as well. I should repeat it, mindset. But it is because the technology, and we have, despite sometimes we are not agree with opinion of others, we have the option to see another angle of different situations. And for that reason, we are changing as well. And so fast because all of the technology are making many changes. In general, we are in the middle of that. And for that reason, we have to be adaptable as well. Yeah, and it's incredible. I could say that pandemic was so bad for many people, for all of us, because uncertainty that we have to live, but technology advanced more, giving more understanding as well.
changes
And yeah,
rapidly.
was rapid, yeah, so fast. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you very much. What about Tom? Ton? Can I call you Ton? What is your real name? Ton?
Yes,
Ton Hong?
okay. Ton Hong. Yes, but you can call me Ton. It's okay.
You're from Indonesia, right?
No, I'm from Thailand.
Thailand. Okay, go ahead, Ton Hong.
Okay, I think, yes, I really think the world is changing very fast than ever before. Everything seems to move so quickly, especially about technology and how people communicate with each other. For example, new apps and gadgets come out all the time, and there are always updates or new features, and we have to learn. Yeah, we have to learn just like every year, maybe about the phone, the MacBook. They come the new version every years, and sometimes I'm just buy the phone, and then if some years pass, it's already old, something like that. It's kind of weird. But what makes me feel most confused is about the internet. There are so many new trends, meme and slang words online that I don't even understand half of them. If you think I'm a kids or young generations and you will think that okay, I understand the word. No, I didn't. I didn't understand half of them. I don't really use much social media, so when my friends talk about something trendy or say a new word, I sometimes have no idea what are they saying. I just pretend I understand and laugh about the slang, then secretly Google it later. Yeah, when I'm alone, and it made me feel like everything is moving too fast, and I have to catch up all the time. Even though, yeah, it's maybe exciting, sometimes if you just find new friends by yourself, if you know the meaning, yeah, it's funny. And when you can use this to make your friend laugh, yeah, it's just such a good thing. But I still think it's hard to catch up. Yeah, for a new tense, new change. Yeah,
That's
that is my
right.
answer.
Absolutely. Especially nowadays in my place, every year I think they release new model of this latest cell phone model. So if you buy this iPhone 8 and then suddenly next year release another model, so it's kind of you are wasting your money. You buy that too much expensive and then another one it gets old quickly because there's another new model. So in my case, I just wait if this is too cheap and then I buy new one.
Yeah, and I could
They
say
follow
that,
the trend.
yeah, talking about technology, it is the best gadget that we are have nowadays because all time to time it is updated. Yeah, the version or adding more application. But this type of gadget is making our life so easy. As Annie said, we can buy online, we can do exercise or everything that we are keeping in our mind. Thank you.
Absolutely. Oh, we have new participants. Let's welcome to Gokhan. Hello, Gokhan.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, how are you today? Let's welcome to our today's discussion. We have been
Thank you
talking
very
about
much. I joined a little bit late, so sorry about that. Next time I will join on time. I hope. Today weather conditions so beautiful. In my country is spring, about 20 degree. I want to introduce myself. You don't know me, maybe other members know me. I'm Gökhan from Turkey. I live in Bursa. I'm professional skier. I'm ski and snowboard instructor. I'm teaching to ski skills of my students. My goal is improve and fluently speak English because I want to become an international ski instructor. That's all.
Okay, then you're in the right place for speaking practice. Okay, welcome, Gonhan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's welcome to Tony. Tony, how are you? Welcome to our today's meeting.
Hi, hello everyone. here I'm Tony. My name is Tony. I'm from Mexico.
Uh-huh. You look like Filipino, Tony.
Yeah, you think about it.
Okay, so we talk about changes in your life. So the question number 1 is, what is that? Is the world changing faster than before? What you can say, Tony?
Okay. This is for me. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Since COVID, I think the world is changing every time. So many things happen in this world. Change in, I think, in mind, change economically. Even now with President Trump, happen things in several aspects. So yes, the world is changing, and in several fields we see how the people is changing. The most important change I see is it's the spiritual thinking in the world. Now people is more aware than before, because people don't look to religions, instead look or try to become more spiritual, because try to feel good or currently, I think. So that's my answer. I don't want to take more time. So
Sure. No.
thank you
Thanks for sharing, Tony. Francisco, you back to the main room. You left to the the breakout rooms I assigned you. Francisco, can you hear me, Francisco? No, you can't hear me. Guys, the question number 2, let's move on. Question number 2. What's the biggest change you made in your life? I think the same question, the first one I asked, right? So we can skip this. Let's move on to, are you good at dealing with change? Lala, are you good at dealing with change?
I think it's the same for everyone, in my opinion, because at first, actually, we need to adapt with change, of course. And if you say if I'm good or not, I don't think I am, because it's for me it's hard to adapt to changes, because like we already felt comfortable with life and suddenly it changed, like when it was happened in COVID-19 era. I think that's a very well, during COVID-19, I think it's very frightening, because we didn't know like how long lockdown will happen, or yeah, something like that. I think that's my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Lala. Guys, I would like to check the other rooms. Can you continue? Move to Annie. Go ahead, Annie. I would like to visit to the other rooms. Okay? Take your time,
Okay.
everybody. Enjoy. I'll come back
Wow.
later, okay?
Okay, go. And get get back soon.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to answer the third one. Are you good at dealing with change? Oh, change can be positive, can be negative. Of course, when things change into the good one, to be better or to be in a positive way, of course, I will be very happy to.
Number 3.
Yes.
Hello, guys. I'm here with you. I'm just checking out. So
Nice
what
to see you,
number?
Shiala.
Yeah, what number are you now?
It seems like number 3.
3?
We just finished answer number 2.
Okay, so what is number 3? Are
Yeah,
you
but
good?
for some reason, I don't always see the questions display here. I mean, I'm not used to this app. So the question just show up and then they gone all of a sudden.
Okay, I will share now. Are you good at dealing change? You finish answering this? Here you go, guys. Number 3 question. Anne? Did you finish answering number 3 question?
No, we just
we
moved
haven't
to
finished.
question
Not
number
Start
three.
answer
I
question
just
number 3.
started.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to Anne first. Are you good at dealing change?
I would say yes. I am very stubborn and I don't give up easily. So when it comes to changes, mostly people will panic and they kind of think that no, I don't want to change. I want to stay the same, but it's not me. It's not how I am. I find it interesting to change and to adapt myself to changes. Like I told you about the job. Working at a public school for 10 years, and finally I had to leave the school. And then I decided to move out, and I'm working at a private company with a lot of things, a lot of requirements. Every single day is a learning day for me, but I don't panic. I embrace everything and every opportunity in my life. So I think I'm quite flexible and I can go with the flow. And to me, changing is very important. It's necessary and it's really challenging. But I take the chance and I don't hold the grudge. So to me, it's fine.
All right, very insightful. Thank you very much, Anne. What about Andrew? Are you good
Yes.
at
What about
dealing
this?
change?
Yes. What about dealing with change? It's an interesting question because I have a lot of inertia. It can be some kind of spontaneous automatic reactions. In my spiritual practice, I always face some challenges, some things that I need to change in myself. And spiritual practices by themselves are changing, transforming consciences. But I have a lot of inertia. What I mentioned before that about smoking addiction. I had smoking addiction. I was chain smoker for 22 years. And from 2019, I stopped smoking. And so for some time, I used some nicotine replacement. And for about a year. And after that, I stopped using nicotine at all. It was a quite difficult change, and it required a transformation on physical level because receptors in the brain works this way, so they create this addiction. And I had withdrawal symptom for about 2 weeks after I stopped nicotine intake. And I had changes when I switched to vape, then I switched to nicotine replacement. So it was not so easy. And it was not so easy, not because of my mental state or willpower or something else, but because of neurochemistry or because of the work of the brain.
Yes, glad you overcome with it, Andrew. Thanks for sharing. Let's move on to Volodymyr. Are you good at dealing change?
Honestly, I try to do my best because, in my opinion, we can't avoid changes, and it doesn't matter any sense to resist this. But I completely understand many people don't like changes, especially at work environment. So, but it's better when you change your attitude and you accept these changes and try to get some benefits from these changes, because it's everything has two sides, and it's better to focus on some like positive aspects of changes. But of course, sometimes it's difficult, especially when these changes you cannot you cannot impact on this. You cannot change on the situation, and you need just only accept this. Yeah, sometimes it can be stressful. Yeah, but I also in this case try to find some positive moment. Of course, it's much easier to say than do, but it's my strategy. Yeah.
You have to be flexible, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Vlad. What about you, Vlad?
I don't think that I'm good in with dealing with making change. If I have a chance to compete in some competition, who is the best change maker, I would not take a part in this contest.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that I'm better than anyone in our room and anyone else.
Okay. How about Francisco? Oh, you left again. Guys, I think I have to close this room because we only have 8 minutes. Time flies, right? Very fast. We have to go back.
I have yeah, Lynn, we cannot see, at least, yeah, I cannot see the messages in chat box. So.
Yeah.
Because I was in the main room.
Oh, please. Maybe it's possible to next time to have meeting in a Zoom platform. It would be better to have meeting in Zoom platform.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to continue this conversation with you guys, but now it's almost 10 p.m. for me.
Okay.
We're moving back to the main room, okay? Let's back to the main room.
So yeah, maybe that is just my answer. It's just the situation adapt to me, but I think I'm not good at it. Yeah, I'm not good at building the change.
Everyone's here now. Time flies, guys. Would you like to talk more about this topic? We only have 6 minutes left. Time goes so fast. Have you guys having a good conversation with others? What questions are you now?
Lynn, I think Gokhan need time because he hasn't got opportunity yet, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And it's quite late for me here. It's almost 10. I have to do something.
Please have 2 suggestions, Lynn. First, I think we should do the meeting on Zoom is better. And then
Zoom?
the second thing is, yes, I think Zoom is better. At least people can see the questions and we can send the messages on the chat box, which is better. And then I think 10 questions in 1 hour is kind of impossible, right?
Actually, you can see the question if if what is this?
No, when you put us in another room, sorry, we didn't see the questions.
Yeah, that's right. Because I am the host and I went to the other rooms, right? So you don't see the question. But if you check our Facebook group, then you can see the question.
Okay.
But if I share my screen, what was this? My Fluency community group here. So you can see the question here. You see? I usually share my screen before, guys, but today I don't change it. I mean, I didn't share. You can see the questions here, right? But next time, yeah, I will share my screen so everyone can see it. So did you have fun talking with your partners? It seems like you're so quiet today. How about Lala?
Yes.
What you can say? Huh? Because I left you. I don't know what you've been talking with other participants.
I think today's topic is very interesting because I think no one never experienced change in their life or changes in their life, and I think so. Everyone here can share their opinion about change or changes in their life and world, I guess, because we now have technology and everything, like everyone said before, and I used to live in the countryside without even when I was a kid. I don't remember having smartphone. I still use something like I don't know, normal phone. The one with the
The keypad.
circle in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the keypad
Yeah.
and the
Not
telephone. I used
smartphone.
to called my friend using the phone with the circle on it. How to
Mm.
call the number with the circle or something, something like that. And it's quite nice we can also talk about change today. And I think I have a good time.
Mm.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes, sure. How about Claudia? What you can say, Claudia?
Yeah, I like so much your topic today. We have the option to explain about changes, about chances that we have, because you know that with every change is linked another chance to be better. Yeah, and try to overcome in a good way despite the change could be not positive, as I said before. And I could say, and I could give a congratulations to Tongham because I perceive she's so young, but she is adding more and more to her answer, develop a good speech. I think this so advanced in her conversation, and Lala, of course. So they are willing to be among adults answer that could be difficult questions, but they are developing in a good way. Congrats for that.
Okay. Guys, I would like to extend this for another session because I don't really know the new members like Tony and Gonhan and Volodymyr. You can rejoin with the same link. I will open this room again if you would like to continue because there are a few questions that we haven't finished. Claudia, if you can join Andrew and
Right now?
yes,
Right now?
when this session is finished, just rejoin with the same link, then we can continue. I can extend because tomorrow I don't work. I don't have work, so it's okay.
So
So we
good.
can finish
Yeah.
this conversation. All right? What do you think? Is that fair? I will share the question so you can see it. So you can see those questions. Tony, can you join the second part, the second session? Gonham, see you in a minute. Okay? Volodymyr, if you still have time, feel free to rejoin Vlad and Francisco, Tom Hom. Okay? I'll see you in 1 minute. Okay, guys?